Wow. I just had a cookie. I bought a box of Costco cookies last weekend. I don't know if it's new, but I saw some discussions on it. So I thought it may be a new product. It's a marshmallow crispy cookie? I don't know what it's called, but it's got marshmallows in it, and it's bad. It's like so addicting. I got it on Sunday, and I already finished a third of it by myself. That's not good. That's not a good thing. I can probably finish. I can finish the box. I can finish the entire box right now if I'm allowed to. Not that anyone is stopping me, but it's crazy. Crazy good. And actually, it's bad. It's so good that it's bad. We're continuing the ATSD. Goal for today is 3 bags. I mean, I can definitely do that. And if we have some time, we may do some sweeping of the mines. I don't know if we will have time. I did sweep some mines yesterday, which is not good, because I really shouldn't be gaming on the weekdays. Because I have trouble stopping myself. But I did PB yesterday again. I did a 150... Oh, I have a screenshot. Where's my screenshot? I did a 158, I think. Which one is it? This one? Hold on. Wait, did I? Okay, I did. I saw a screenshot for 168 and I thought I have mistaken myself. $158! Didn't beat the goal. Where do I put it? Right here. Didn't beat the 150 goal, but still a PB. So very happy with it. I've been consistently, like, doing, under 200, I think, pretty consistently, if I finish. If I don't make any mistakes. If I finish. I can get under 200 pretty consistent. But typically, like, around a 180. I feel very far from a 150. But I got a 158. Yeah, that happened yesterday. If I have a little bit of time today, I'll do a little minesweeper, because why not? I did see some videos of, like, I don't know if it's actual pros, but I saw some reels on it. And it's, like, not only the speed, like, not only your time, like, the speed of you thinking, but also, like, the aim. Like, I'm my aim is so bad, and that's why I'm very bad at, first-person shooter games. But my aim is so bad Uh, my brain doesn't move that fast, and my aim is bad too. No wonder I'm so slow. Let's see. Stuff that I watched this week. I watched... Oh, let's talk about the... Well then, there's not much to talk about. The new episode of Chainsmoker Cat. Yani Neko. Crazy. I mean, I at this point, I'm like... What am I expecting from this show? What am I expecting? I don't think I should be expecting anything from this show. Because it's gonna exceed your expectation. So... Oh, spoilers, I guess. This episode... What is it? We got new characters. I don't know. I'm sorry, I did not watch in English, so I don't know any one of their names in English. We got the drug addict cat and the sex addict cat. What is it? Yakuneko and Hameko, I think. If I didn't misremember. And like what? There's a scene of all three of them together, and like there's literal squirting involved. Like what? I mean, I loved it. I not that scene in particular, but I loved the humor. And like, who was the one who was changing the name? I think it's Hamiko. Oh yeah, Hamiko. She was changing her name, and her name becomes Butthole. And then new episode of... Huh? What is this called? It's... New episode of 20th Century Catalog. I still don't know the English name for it. 20世紀電気も20世紀電気目録. New episode. I have no, like, I've not watched anything. I've not read anything, watched anything from this franchise before, so I have no knowledge of this before. But so far so good. Fun characters, fun like story. Wait, is this wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this. Fun characters, fun plot. I think we'll probably be like learning a lot more about what happened to the brother soon. Great humor, I think, as well. Yeah, very. I will be following the show. Very cool so far. I have no complaints so far. And then I started another series. It's a Korean one. That just came out recently, so it's like pretty popular, I think. What is it called? Now I don't know Korean, so I cannot. I don't even know what it's called in Korean. Let me look it up. What is it called in English? Mr. Kim? It's just called Mr. Kim? Or Agent Kim? I don't know. Why won't it tell me? Oh. Mr. Kim / Agent Kim reactivated. We'll just call him Agent Kim. I only watched the first episode, so not very deep into it yet, but it's a K-drama, okay? Not that I don't watch K-drama. I mean, I don't really follow K-dramas, but I have watched a few. Just ones that I'm interested in. But so far, so good. I mean, it is very... Style-wise, it's very typical K-drama. There are some stuff I dislike about K-drama. Style-wise. Sometimes it's just like... over dramatized a lot of things. And it's not like you cannot over dramatize certain things for whatever artistic reason, motive, but I think it's just too much in K-dramas. My personal opinion. I still watch... I still have watched... in my days, I've still watched a lot of K-dramas, so... But every time I start watching it, I'm like, that's why I don't typically watch K-dramas, but... Usually when I start something, I would like to finish it, so... if I start a series, it's very rare that I don't finish it, unless it's really, really bad. So if I start something, I typically will finish it, even if I'm like, I knew it's not gonna be that good. Not to say this one is not gonna be good, but it's clearly high budget, still very typical K-drama. A lot of over dramatization, that I don't really love. Especially like one part of one, I guess, method of over dramatization is like the use of flashbacks. Right, it's like something about to happen or something clicks and then that kind of ties back to what had happened before. And you're like, oh, that's the connection, or something like that. And by flashback, I mean like flashing back to stuff that had happened on screen already, not like flashback to stuff that we don't know about. I'm talking about flashback to previous scenes. And it's like, okay, sometimes sure, okay. Also, my personal preference, I do like a lot of like kind of open-ended and like inferring to things or not spell it out exactly like so for the viewers to like kind of discover themselves. But it's fine. It's whatever. It's just my preference. So a lot of over dramatization that I do not like is like being so explicit to the point where it's like, okay, like why are we flashing back to a scene that just happened like 10 minutes ago? Like anyone who's has been paying attention will remember that this had happened. Like we don't need a flashback to 10 minutes ago. I don't understand. But you know what? I'm not the one making the series. So that's just my opinion. And then but I'm still gonna watch it. And then so like the one of the main character, or one of the main character is a high school kid, is the daughter of the daughter of the main character. And so a part of it is like her story at school. And it's like, okay, I know like it happens with American film media series, whatever, too. It's like how do they look like that in high school? How do they look like that and act like that in high school? Well, I think acting like that in high school is probably reasonable. But how do they look like that? I don't look like that when I was in high school. I don't look like that now. Crazy. That so far, well, I kind of I know where it's going, like, but still intrigued. I think it's like kind of those. I don't know how to say it in English. Kind of like 爽片, you know, like you watch it for like. You don't watch it for the art. You watch it for like the thrill of it. Kind of like blockbuster movies kind of thing. I'm not expecting anything great of it, but it is enjoyable so far. So yeah, I'll report back next week after I finish it. I literally just watched the first episode yesterday. Where am I? But I watched 2 movies this past week. Try not to make mistakes here. Okay, we're just tiling this up. Hmm? Oh, I'll connect it to body. How does this go? Then you've got one leg. That's half of the possible legs. I guess we'll build the next leg. Let me move this up. Okay. To the second leg. Okay. First movie that I watched was the Hand That Rocks the Cradle. A little bit of an aged movie. When did it come out? 1990... 1990... 1992. 1992. It's kind of like a thriller. I would categorize it as a thriller. And I am going to spoil it. 1992. You got 30... What is it? 20... What you upload? 34 years to watch it. I'm gonna spoil it. So the movie starts with just like I guess I guess this the main character is pregnant and she goes and gets like a pregnancy exam and with like a new doctor, whatever. And she gets like sexually assaulted by this doctor, and it's so like so the way that the scene was shot is so discomforting, which I guess it just means that it was done effectively. And so she goes home. Her husband is like, you gotta do something, and so it becomes like a new it becomes like a huge thing on the news, and then like apparently some other women came forward, so it becomes a big thing, and then the doctor kills himself. He committed suicide, and then the wife of that doctor is also pregnant. And like the scene goes to like I guess like lawyers or whatever is like saying because there's so many people. Who knows is itchy. So many people suing him that they have to like freeze his assets or whatever. And then the wife like faints and has a miscarriage. Okay, that's the start of the film. And it goes into this like parallel, which honestly I really like. You have like the parallel between the two families. One is like the main character, she's pregnant, and then like kind of a montage. So like time goes by, she gives birth. They're like, when like you have like this. On one hand, this kind of happy family, you know, with and she has another another kid too. So like nuclear family, if you can say it. So you got this one happy family with a new kid, and then on the other hand, you got this essentially destroyed family. Husband committed suicide, wife had a miscarriage, and now she's alone. And kind of fast forward, the main character, the wife, yeah, I'm so bad at names. I don't remember her name. She like they're in discussion of like getting a nanny because she wants to build a greenhouse in their backyard and whatever, and they don't got time. So they're in discussion about getting a nanny. The widow comes and becomes their nanny, and because you already get the backstory when no, the film opens with the backstory, you know, and how the two are connected, how the two families are connected. So it's not like there's no twist in that. So you know from the beginning, like she wants revenge, right? She wants revenge, so she comes and become nanny of this child. She does all these weird ass things to kind of like make the kids her own, if you can call it that. Like she starts like breastfeeding the kid that is not hers without the mother's permission, and obviously like in secret because they don't know who she is, right? But they don't know who the widow or the nanny is, but she knows who they are. And so like she does all these weird things trying to win the kids over, like beating up a bully of the other kid that they have, and like breastfeeding the infant, like and then when she goes out, like pretend that the kids are hers when she talked to like strangers. It's just like all kind of weird stuff, right? And she starts like these like psychological games to like tear the family apart. Like she starts like hitting them against each other. And honestly, like it is like scary in a way because it is actually like very effective, and it's scary because it's effective and kind of honestly, like, not just on film, but, like, if you think of it, like, in real life, um, it is, like, totally possible that someone, like, manipulates people like that, and, um but yeah, she starts, like, pitting the entire family against each other. Before she shows up, there's this guy that I guess it's like kind of mentally disabled. I don't know. It doesn't say exactly, but that's helping out around the house with like different projects. Um, and the nanny hates him for whatever reason because I think from the start, like he knew she's nothing good. So she doesn't like him. And then like one day he also like saw her breastfeeding the baby. Um so because of that, like she like accused the guy of like molesting the other kid and like hid her underwear in his bike. Uh and so they fired him. Um Kind of like that, stuff like that. Started pitting like the family against each other, and like for the husband, um, she like tells him like to plan a surprise party. So like, obviously it's a surprise party for the wife, so it's not the wife's not gonna be included. And so like he started like going out with a kind of a family friend, but it's also his ex. Um and then like the nanny start like pitting him against the wife, um kind of making things like seem suspicious for her that she's cheating or something. um and then like also just like a bunch of other stuff that makes the wife and the husband's relationship worse. um that is scary, psychologically scary. Because it's, like, so effective, and it's so I don't know, she does it so well. Um, but then, like, things starts to escalate, right? Um, the friend that is the husband's ex, that is now both of their friends, right? But then, like, the wife accused him of cheating with her, and then she found out in front of the entire friend, family, whoever got invited to the surprise party, like accused him of cheating in front of everyone, just to find out that it was actually a surprise party. So like, there was like that break in their relationship, I guess. But that friend like remained like she was very suspicious of the nanny from the start. Um, and she's a real estate agent, so just because of a coincidence, like the doctor's house still hasn't sold, and so they saw that, and then like she saw because when the nanny came, like she gave the family wind chimes, all the same wind chime on the listing, that house listing, and so she found out about the nanny's true identity. um So she was going to expose her. She was gonna tell the wife about her true identity. Um, and things don't go so well. The night before, the nanny had so the greenhouse is now built. And there's this thing that when you turn it, it opens up the roof. Um, and the nanny like did something to it, so like when you open the door, it would like make the whole ceiling like fall down, something like that. She set a booby trap essentially. Um, and at at first I think the booby trap is for the wife, so I think she wanted to kill the wife, which like is not surprising for her mental state. So essentially she wanted to kill the wife. The wife then ended up going to the greenhouse that morning, but that friend, once she found out who the nanny was, she like came to the house and wanted to talk to her, obviously. But she got out and it's only the nanny there, and the nanny was like, oh, she's in the greenhouse. And so the friend goes into the greenhouse and got killed. By the trap that she has set. So she got killed, and then and the wife, the mom has asthma. And like, so the nanny, after the friend is dead, the nanny manipulated like all the inhalers in the house, because she knew like once she, oh, this is wrong. Once the wife comes back and discover the body, she would have an asthma attack. So she manipulated all the inhalers in the house. The wife's come back. She manipulated everything, the inhalers in the house, and then she went out for a walk with the baby. To pretend like she's not home. Wife's come back. Saw the friend's body, had an asthma attack. Goes in the house, looked for inhalers. Or actually, she tried to call 911 first, and then asthma attack. So she's in the house looking for inhaler. And all of them don't work anymore because they got manipulated by the crazy nanny. She has an asthma attack, almost died, but she didn't. Paramedics came in time because she had already like made the call out to 911. Almost died, but the friend is already dead. Very sad for the friend. And then what happened after? How did the wife eventually discovered who the nanny was? Because like things just like kind of just, with that many things going wrong, you just start getting like suspicious. Because and she also feel bad because kind of how things ended with the friend, with like accusing her of cheating with her husband. So she feels the death is suspicious. And so she goes and kind of do a little bit of investigating. She went to like her work and kind of asked what happened that day, and saw the listing of the doctor's house, and went to look at it and found like a ton of like parallels between that house and hers, with like one particular is the nanny like put up some wallpaper in the nursing, what is it called, the nursing room, the one for the baby, put up some wallpaper, kind of without her permission. And the house, the doctor's house that is up for listing, has the same wallpaper in the nursery. And that kind of confirms for her the nanny's identity. And so she finds out, and she goes back and tells the husband, and they are like, you gotta leave. And she pretends to leave, and actually did not leave. Try to kill the husband in the basement. And try to kill the mom. Try to kill everyone, right? And steal the kids. because she wants revenge and she's jealous. Um, that the people who accused her husband kind of gets on to live a happy life with a family. She's jealous um of what she has. So kills the adult, or attempt to kill the adult, steal the kids. But then remember the guy who was helping out around the family. He's been kind of following her because he's been suspicious of her this entire time. He comes in and saves the kids. And eventually they push her out the window and she lands on the fence that the guy had built earlier. She lands on the fence and it impaled her and she died. That's kind of the story. So I'd say it's a thriller. Kind of like a psychological. Because it's not really about like, oh, who is she? Why is she doing all this stuff? Like we know from the beginning who she is and why she's doing this stuff, but it's more about like oh, when and how are they gonna find out about her uh real identity, who she is. But yeah, that's The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. I think it's a pretty famous one. I don't know the status of it within the community. But I quite enjoy it. I don't think it would be a 4, but I think it would be like a 3.8, 7, 3. 3.7. 3.7. Solid. Like a solid one. Let's do 3.8. I like the psychological thing. And honestly, it's very realistic and it's very scary. Yeah, I'll do 3.8. 3.8 for Hand That Rocks the Cradle. The next one is very similar film. Wait, what is it? Oh, Pacific Heights. Pacific Heights. Also came out in the 90s. I think it came out 1990, so a little bit before The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. And honestly, there's a lot of parallels between the two. So I don't know if one is inspired by the other. Oh, and I wanted to mention something about the hand that rocks the cradle. So the husband is like, I gotta go mail something out with Federal Express. And I was like, Federal Express? And I was like, does he mean FedEx? And that's it. I realized FedEx used to be called Federal Express. Or maybe it still is. Just for short. I don't know. Just something interesting. But Pacific Heights, very, very similar. So we got a couple, not married, but a couple, that had bought a house. Honestly, very bad financial decision, by the way. Because in order to pay for their mortgage, they're like relying on renting out a couple rooms downstairs to pay the mortgage. Bad financial decision. Bad. They should not have done it. But whatever, they did it. They bought a house, kind of fixed it up, and it, is renting out the 2 rooms. One is a 1-bedroom, one is a studio, to other people. For the 1-bedroom, and they like take applications also. For the 1-bedroom, they rented to this Japanese couple, older couple, which nothing wrong with that, but like throughout the film, there's like some weird. I can't really pinpoint anything, but it's like very weird Asian trope going on there. I don't know. I don't like it. Some weird Asian trope is going on, but I can't like put my finger on it. But aside from that, they're like looking for someone to rent. No. The 1-bedroom too. And then they have like some other people come or whatever. This person shows up. And we kind of know from the start, it's shown that way that this guy is very like suspicious, but appears to be very personable. They ended up renting to this guy, and things started to go wrong. They never received the payment that he promised, which is the rent. There's a lot of noise coming from the unit, and like kind of all times of the day, and this weird guy is always there and says that I don't remember his name, but like whoever they rented to is not there. They never let the couples in, like the homeowners, they never let them in. And they never paid the rent. They never paid the rent. So he never pays the rent, so like they wanted to kick him out, or like at least talk to him to like ask where the payment is, right? The boyfriend of the couple, and I don't know why men has to be like this, but he like gets physical, gets into it. Well, no, he didn't get. Well, at first he didn't get physical, but so like they make a lot of noise at night. Don't know what they're doing at this point. And because he like, whenever he like knocks, they wouldn't answer. And so he turns off I think it's the heat and the electricity to that unit. And so they call the police. The tenants call the police. or tenant singular calls the police. And you know, like they have, you know, he has violated kind of tenants' rights, I guess. But he's like, no, they never pay rent, and so like, but they're already living there, so like according to like whatever law, tenants law they have, you know, they are still a tenant regardless if they didn't pay rent or not. And to like, in order to evict them, like they have to get a attorney and like sue them or whatever. I don't know the exact details of how it works, but like they have to pay for a lawyer to evict them. Like it's clear like that tenant is doing something, even though we're like, we don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something to scam them or something. And so, and then like, you know, they get into a lot of fights with this guy, and the boyfriend gets physical, and like, I don't know, the boyfriend is so dumb. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, cannot control his emotions, cannot control himself, like, and goes and beat up this guy, which gets him into more trouble because he files a what's it called, restraining order against him, but he lives there, so now he can't. The owner, the boyfriend, the owner can't live there. Like, he has to go stay somewhere else because the tenant had filed a restraining order because of, you know, he got physical with him. And yeah, I think he's just really dumb. He's just really dumb. And he can't control himself. Like, I don't understand why men gotta be like that. But yeah, you know, no rent. And having to pay for a lawyer. They started to get into very bad financial situations. Which, like I said, they shouldn't have bought this house in the beginning. Where is the one back to? Oh. And eventually, you know, they got the eviction order or whatever, rights to evict him. The locks has been changed, so like they like whatever got a locksmith and broke the door, and we find out that he had took everything, like everything, like all appliances gone. Oh, and like while he was still there, like he was breeding like cockroaches, and like kind of sending the cockroaches to the other unit, to the Japanese couple unit. And so like the Japanese couple like freaked out, obviously. And then because of the noise, the Japanese couple eventually moved out. So that's why they're in more financial pressure than before. Very gross. Cockroaches, gross. But yeah, after they went into the unit, everything is gone. Like, the only thing that is left is nothing is left, really. The floors and the walls, that is all. All appliances are gone. The unit is like completely destroyed. Some of the floor is gone too. So that's kind of, apparently that's kind of the scam, if you want to say. Like, pretend, like, get a lease, pretend that you're gonna pay. He's obviously like savvy with tenants' rights. So like starting to do things and make things kind of in his favor to kind of buy time, and in the meantime, he's, like, selling off these appliances, um, making money, that way, I think. Um, and so, unit completely destroyed, right? Guy is gone, we don't know where he is. Um, police is like, his car was a lease, or plates were stolen, so we don't know who he is. And the police is like, we can't really do anything. And the girlfriend kind of goes on an investigation of her own, kind of, based on a picture that was left behind, by the guy. Found out his real name from it, and found out that he came from this rich family, but was cut off from the family. Um, she kind of tracked him down to a hotel that he was staying at, and got into his room and went through his stuff. Find out that he's like a pro scammer, whatever. And that kind of steals identities, and he was using her boyfriend's identity at that point. After he had, escaped from their unit. And so she started like planning her revenge. Eventually he like figures out what she's doing, came back to their house and was like trying to kill them. And after a fight, very, very, very similarly, he falls on a piece of wood, I think. I don't remember. He falls on a piece of something and gets impaled. Same way the nanny died in The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. And it's also just like a lot of parallels, like you got someone kind of intruding into your home doing shady things and like psychologically manipulating you. So it's all very similar, and it's in the same genre. I'm sure one inspired the other, or a lot of similar films in that around that time. But yeah, also very effective too, like the way, because like the guy's clearly done this before. He clearly knows the laws that is in his favor. He knows the guy has a bad temper, and he knows how to like trigger him to work in his favor. So yeah. The thing with this one is just so like, unlike the Hand That Rocks the Cradle, like the Hand That Rocks the Cradle, we have the antagonist. We already know who she is, and we know what she's doing. We know her goal and why she's doing it. But with Pacific Heights, you don't know who he is. He's like a mystery until the reveal. You don't know what he's doing, what his goal is. And so the reveal for Pacific Heights is kind of like, who is this guy? And what's his motive? In The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, the reveal is kind of how you're gonna reveal, how you're gonna, how will the family find out who she is, and what will they do? Or like, kind of like, what is the ultimate goal of the nanny? Even though you kind of, I mean, at least for me, would have already expected, like, she's gonna get found out, right? Eventually. So the two kind of reveal, the way the storytelling is a little bit different. in that regards. So I think Pacific Heights, because the reveal is, you know, who is this guy? And there wasn't, I don't know, like, it is a good reveal, like a good, you know, that kind of climax, but I don't know, I just don't feel as satisfying as the Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Even though the Hand That Rocks the Cradle is like kind of, it's very thriller, like, right, once they found out who she is, it get and very intense immediately. Or like, as soon as things starts happening, it starts to escalate it very quickly. But with the Pacific Heights, you're like, oh, he's a scammer, which we kind of already know from what's happening. Oh, he sells. Oh, he takes all these appliances and sell them off. I guess that makes sense. But like, it's not really that satisfying of a reveal. I don't know if it's just me, but that's just how I feel. You're just like, oh, I guess it makes sense. I guess he's a bad guy. I guess he's a scammer. I guess he comes from a real family but was severed from his family. But we're not invested with this guy because he's not related to... Because he's just total strangers to the partners, to the main characters. So like, which is fine, but I just don't think... I don't know how to say it. It's like the real... doesn't feel very satisfying. And that's why... And honestly, I just think the Hand That Rocks the Cradle, the psychological aspect of that manipulation is just so scary. That I like, that I like, the Hand That Rocks the Cradle more, I think. Not that I hate Pacific Heights, I think it's still a good one. I think I'm gonna be done with... I'm done with... I did 3 bags, so I'm done with the builds for today. Let me do some moving around. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Let me update. Let me update. Okay. We'll do a little... Okay, we'll do a little minesweeping. Like 30 minutes at most. I tell myself I have self-control. See, already stuck. Already stuck. Why am I so slow? Wrong click. 2, 3, 4. 188. Okay, okay. Far from our goal, but that's okay. Yeah. Ah, 4, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 2, 3. Yeah. 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3. 1. Oh, wait, no. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Oh. 205. Not so great. Oops. I just opened a Word document. We simply go again. Hmm. Almost did an oopsie there. Ugh. Left, right click, left click. Three, four, five. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. I'm slow. I'm slow. 1. Two. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 2, 3. What? 3, 4. 173. Okay, okay. Ah. Ah. Two, three, 4. 3. No. It's okay. I was slow anyway. No. It's okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Oh, no. Wrong click. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. One, two, three. Oh, I can count. I can count. 3, 4. I have a visitor. Okay, okay. Whatever, that's fine. I don't need a win in my life. One, 2, 3, 4. 6. 4. 161. That's pretty good. 75% efficiency. Not bad. Yeah. What am I doing? What am I doing? What? Lag. Mm. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. E. 1. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. That was a little bit of that was hard. That was hard. Yeah. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I don't know. Four. Four. Oh, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1. 1, 2. Oh. Ooh, my brain hurts. 3. 4. 3, 4, 5. 2. 170. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Ah. Huh? Oh, never mind. Wrong click. Wrong click. 1, 2, 4. 3, 4. Ooh. Four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 165. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Four. 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2. 170. Okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Ah, oh, wrong. Bad aim. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. $161. Not bad, not bad. Already stuck, already stuck, already stuck. Already. Why am I stuck there? I don't know why. Could have clearly cleared that without an issue. But I had an issue. Um, wow. I did that. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. One. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm so good. So good at the game. Wow. Wow. 2, 3, 2, 4. Four. Three. Two. Ah, oh no. Oh no. What to do? What to do for 5? 1, 2, 5. Oof. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. 5. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck for so long? I don't know. I don't. I don't understand. That's okay. Oh, why did I do that? Not intentional. Two, uh, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 2, 5. 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 4. 188. Okay. Didn't I say I was playing 30 minutes and now it's been an hour? Okay. We'll finish one more. We'll complete one more. That'll be it. Two, 4. What? Pop myself there. 4. One, 2, 3. 3, 4. 170. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Satisfactory. Satisfactory round. I'll be on in the weekends. I'll play some new games. Got some more games in my backlog that I gotta finish in them. Probably more Minesweeper too. Ooh, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Alright, I will see you on Saturday. Goodbye.